Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. They stop him right at the 24.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Christian, on the spread era over the years, has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. They're going to run it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Cole. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And bulldozing his way through. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The ball's looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and goal for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 29. That's where they begin the drive. First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Foster. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. And he's got it. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun. Handoff inside. Over to Juke. Gets free now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big plays like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Who's going to take off here? Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. Catch made way down to the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. First and 10 now for the offense. Gives it to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Set up up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Just time enough for one more play in the half. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Cole. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. if he decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Gonna run it. It's Foster. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll feed the back again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs on the scramble. Tried to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Foster. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down and 10. And now the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. When a player is down injured after that last play, they take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass this time. The pass rush closing in. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On third down, he drops to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Gain wins the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw caught over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Ball handed off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. On the ground, it's Foster. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Great job by the defense there preserving the three-point lead. But now in the fourth quarter, this is a crucial possession for this offense. It's a fumble. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.